Okay, welcome to the deep dive.
Good to be here.
So today we're gonna jump into something I think a lot of people might find familiar.
Oh,
That that real frustration when you're trying hard with diet, with exercise, but the fat loss you're hoping for just isn't happening.
oh, absolutely. It's incredibly common and, well, really demotivating for people putting in the work.
Exactly. And we came across some materials suggesting there might be a hidden reason, something called uh, calorie absorption acceleration.
Right, that's the term they're using. The basic idea or theory is that maybe for some folks, their bodies are just absorbing calories too efficiently.
Too efficiently, so like holding on to them more.
Sort of, yeah. Almost hindering the body's ability to tap into stored fat reserves, even when you're technically in a calorie deficit. It's an interesting angle.
It really is. So our mission today is basically to explore this concept, this calorie absorption acceleration, and look at a proposed solution they call the morning coffee hack.
Yeah, a surprisingly simple fix, supposedly. Just adding a specific natural ingredient to your coffee. Takes like 5 seconds right before breakfast.
Right. And the claims around this hack are pretty bold.
They are. They're saying it helps optimize how your body absorbs and uses calories.
Optimize, meaning pushing it towards burning fat instead of storing it.
That's the idea. Plus, supporting a healthy metabolism in general and even curbing those cravings that can totally derail your progress.
Okay, that sounds like a lot from just a coffee edition.
It does. And they back it up with some, well, impressive numbers. Over 122,000 people are claimed to have seen results.
Wow, okay. 122,000, that's significant.
Yeah, and they share stories too, like Cole G from Miami.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. He lost, what, 32 pounds?
32 pounds, yeah. And he talked about getting his energy back, feeling more confident, said he wanted more energy for his kids, which is, a big motivator.
Totally relatable, but what about, like, scientific proof? Testimonials are great, but...
Good question. The material does mention some scientific backing. They cite a 22-week study.
No.
In this study, apparently, the group using the key ingredient lost, on average, an extra pound per week compared to the placebo group.
An extra pound a week.
Yeah.
Just from this ingredient.
That's the claim. They even say doctors were amazed by it. Now, obviously, we always have to be, careful about where claims come from and look for the full published research.
Sure. Standard disclaimer.
But the consistency in what's reported is definitely noteworthy.
And I guess part of the appeal is how easy it sounds.
Exactly. It's not presented as this, massive lifestyle overhaul, no crazy diets, no killer workouts needed.
Should upgrade your coffee.
Basically, yeah. Just add this thing to your normal cup. We also saw testimonials from Jessica M. in Austin. Lost 21 pounds, felt like she got her old self back.
Right, and Michael L. from Chicago, who said it was just easy to stick with.
Which is huge, isn't it? Adherence is often the hardest part of any health plan. If something's simple, you're more likely to actually do it consistently.
True. So people are seeing results. It's simple. Where did this info come from again?
The source we looked at for all this was MarketShoppy.com.
Got it. Okay, so just to kind of wrap up the core idea here. There might be this hidden factor, calorie absorption acceleration, messing with weight loss efforts for some people.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
And this morning coffee hack is being put forward as a very simple potential way to counteract that.
It really makes you think, though, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, if something as small as tweaking your morning coffee could potentially have such a big impact on metabolism, what other seemingly unrelated daily habits or tiny factors might be influencing our health, our weight, our well-being in ways we just haven't considered?
That's a really interesting point. It definitely opens up the idea that maybe the standard advice isn't the whole picture. Perhaps there are other levers we can pull that we don't even think about.
Exactly. Something to ponder, perhaps. Anyway, that's our deep dive for today.
Fascinating stuff to consider.
Definitely. Thanks for exploring this with us. We'll catch you in the next one.